time, and this story time is about the time that I met this guy and he wanted to be my boyfriend, and it was a twist at the end of the whole story. So if you want to know what the twist is, continue to watch this video and I'll give you all the tea about this story. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Okay, so this is how it all started, right? So I met this guy, excuse me, I am drinking lemonade from Chick-fil-A. So good. Anyway, so it all started, I met this guy and he was like, oh, I want to get to know you. And I was like, sure, you know, okay, but I'm not looking for a relationship. And he was like, well, you know, I want to be your boyfriend. Remind you, I had just met him. So I'm like, nah, I don't want a relationship. I just want somebody that I could talk to at this time. So we started talking, whatever. He wanted to go out to the movies, but I think we didn't end up going for some reason. I don't even know why we didn't go. So we didn't go out anyway. You messed up my story time. Sorry about that. Anyway, that was my husband.
Sorry.
So where did I start off? Okay, where I left off at. So he was like,
you want a story? Did I say the wrong thing? I'm not trying to. Alright, come on.
Yes, Jonathan, yes. Okay, sorry about that again. So I met this guy and we were talking, and we didn't really go to the movies or anything, and I was like, okay, whatever, but we were still talking off and on. It didn't last that long of us talking. I'm gonna tell you why it didn't last long. So the guy that I had met, I knew his cousin through my family and everything. So I was talking to his cousin and she was like, oh, he's a good guy, you should give him a chance, you know, he's wonderful, blah 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 blah, because they were cousins. So I was like, okay, you know, okay, I'll try. So we just continued to talk, and I basically was like, listen, I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't want a boyfriend. I was single by myself, you know, me. So I want to say I saw him at least twice or 3 times or something like that, but every time we saw each other, we would sit outside the car and we'll just talk, and he'll tell me he was looking for a job and how he wanted to make his life better and all this other stuff. And I was like, okay, whatever. So somehow I just wasn't, you know, you ever got a feeling when you just not feeling that person? It's nothing against them, it's just that you just don't feel a vibe about somebody. I'm not saying that it's nothing wrong with him, and it was nothing wrong with him. It was just I didn't feel it, you know, like I didn't feel like there was any connection between me and him. So he was a cool guy, we were friends and whatever. And so I was like, we could be friends and we could just hang out, but I don't, you know, it wasn't that he was ugly, because he was tall. He was, I want to say, like in the middle of dark skin and brown skin, you know, a low cut. He was nice. He wasn't a nasty, dirty, ugh, I don't want you type of dude. He was okay. You know, it just, I just didn't feel it. I don't know. Anyway, so we ended up stopped talking. I don't know what happened. It just, I told him that, like I was just saying, I explained it to him that I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't looking for anyone at the time, and he didn't really quite understand that. He just wanted to be my boyfriend, so he didn't want to be all that. So we ended up stopped talking, and I want to say yeah, like a month or 2 went by, and I was like, I wonder what happened to this guy. I don't know, like my mind was just like thinking, like, I wonder what happened to this guy. And I was on Facebook Facebook, and I seen a little video. You know how people be having videos on their page, and his picture came up on the video. And remind you, I was just asking myself, like, I wonder what happened to this guy. But anyway, so the video was strolling down, like it was flashing all the little pictures and whatever. And it was a picture of him and his other. And the person that he was dating was not a female. So I rewind the video back, because like my mind was just like, like I need to drink some tea. Oh, I need to drink some lemonade off of that. So I had to rewind it again. And after I rewind it again, I was like, you know, you just sit there and you just thinking like, And they were like hugging and kissing and together, and I was like, wow, like, whoo. Yeah, like that feeling, like, oh my god, like, really? Okay. But no, like, for real, I was just so in shock. Like, it's not that I have anything against that. Like, by all means, do what you do what you please. If that's what you like, I don't have no problem with that. Hey, John.
Oh, not bad. I'm in the video.
Anyway, I don't have a problem with that. If you want to do that, if you like that, you know, by all means, I don't mind. You know, that's not my problem. That's not my business. It was just that I was just shocked. I was just like, wow. And all I remember was I had wrote his cousin in the inbox, and I was like, oh my goodness, you did not tell me that this was, you know, that this was going on. And she was like, oh, we wasn't expecting it, and he just became, well, he just came out. Oh, hold on, let me fix my hair. Okay, he just came out and we weren't expecting it, and and I'm thinking like, well, goodness gracious, when did this happen? And I'm glad I dodged that bullet, because yeah, that's we couldn't have made it together like that. And some told me like, oh no, like, some told me inside some told me, nah, Crystal, this ain't gonna work out. And I'm glad that I listened to my instincts. Like, I'm so glad. Like, y'all ever had a feeling, sorry about that, I don't know why I keep touching my side of my face. Anyway, you ever had this feeling, like this gut feeling, like something just wasn't sitting right with you, and you just knew it was something wrong? That's what I got, and I'm glad I did listen to it. And that's why I want to let everybody know, when you get that gut feeling like there's just something ain't sitting right in your stomach, run. Because if I would have stayed, boy, that wouldn't have been pretty at all. But that was pretty much the story. I mean, me and him really didn't talk that long, because I did cut it off. I still have the messages when I wrote his cousin, and I can insert them, you know, in this video so y'all can see. I may have to, you know, take some, like, cover up the names or whatever, and I didn't want to mention a name because that's his personal business and that's her personal business, so I don't want to mention any names. I really didn't have to give any names because, you know, I just want to keep it short and simple. So that was just the time that I met. How can I, let me see, I'll give him a nickname. I don't know, I can't even give him a nickname. Slim. When I met Slim. And Slim, okay, so that was the story of how I met Slim, and that was just all the information. Now I do have more stories that I would love to share with you guys. So if you want to hear any of my crazy stories, because I have a lot of stories. I don't know why I didn't think to just put them out there. So if you want to hear any of my crazy stories, please comment below. Hit the like button. Let me know something. I can keep them coming. I got some crazy stuff that I can give you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The next video that I will be doing is with my husband. We will be doing the game Never Have I Ever or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But that was it. Thank you for watching my video, and bye. So like I said in the video, these are the conversations that I was having with his cousin. And if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching my video. Bye.